Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another fictional story to tell you. This story is about the Torokina Obelisk. The Torokina is a district in South Bougainville, or is it Central Bougainville? Sorry, I'm a city kid. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Well, basically, the Torokina Obelisk, this story is about an obelisk. In Egypt, an obelisk is like an ancient structure, like a pillar. It looks like a pillar or something, similar to like a standing stone or something like that, something along the lines. Well, the Torokina obelisk, this obelisk is venerated by a village in Torokina. The villagers, they venerate this obelisk because they believe that the obelisk, they claim, the people in this village in Torokina, they claim that the obelisk can perform miracles, manipulate the reality amongst the people. The villagers claim that when they grow crops, when they grow food crops, it always harvests abundance. They never experience any drought or famine. All the crops, they grow healthy, and food is always bountiful. The crops they grow, food is always bountiful. And for the hunters, when they go out to hunt, when the men go out hunting, they always manage to come back catching something, a pig or a bandicoot or whatever animal exists there. The hunters, the men, when they go hunting, they always catch, something. And it seems that, they overhunt, but the strange thing is, even though the men in the village overhunt, there seems to be no depletion. There's no extinction of the animals, no depletion of the animals. They could hunt endlessly every day, and they can always come back with the animal. The animals, the fauna in the village seem to not go extinct. There seems to be no abnormal abundance of fauna. There's no depletion of, the animals, even though there's a lot of overhunting in the village. Another most peculiar and the most shocking phenomenon is the people in this village in Torokina, they claim to see purple rain. They experience purple rain. The purple rain comes from, the purple rain, it usually comes in certain days or whatnot, usually after harvest or after offering a ceremonial custom and offering to the obelisk or whatnot. The purple rain, some scientists and some skeptics, some people, they went to this village in Torokina and they examined the purple rain. The purple rain, it's odorless, and one researcher documented that the taste of the purple rain, it tastes a bit metallic or whatnot. He described it like how you taste foil or rusted metal or something. That's basically what the purple rain tastes like or whatnot. Some skeptics say that there's probably some kind of pollution or alkaline at work or whatnot. Now back to the obelisk. The obelisk, it's located on top of it's located, further from the village, up a small mount, like a little mount, a little hill. It's located far from the village, up a little hill or something. The elders in the village, they don't really know where this obelisk came from. It's been part of the land. They say that the ancestors, they told stories about the obelisk. Even when the Japanese and soldiers and the Australian soldiers during World War II, they say that they actually saw this obelisk as well. They encountered it, or maybe a similar structure. What I'm saying is this obelisk seems to be older than the village, the land itself or not. Okay, secondly, this obelisk, strange phenomena happens around the obelisk as well. People report, seeing cryptids or spirits, apparitions. Some people claim that a gray child sits on the obelisk sometimes during midday or noon. Later during the evening, they say that a snake lady or something, wanders around the trees near the obelisk or whatnot, hissing or whatnot. When people pass by, they hear hissing. They could have swear they catch from the peripheral vision a gray child sitting on the obelisk. One man claimed that, the obelisk, it seems to possess the ability, a missing time or something. Like people experience missing time. Like the obelisk can manipulate reality. One man returned from the garden. He took a little nap near the obelisk. And when he woke up, it was already dark out. Although it was still early in the morning when he went to the garden. And he came back during about midday. So it seems the obelisk has the power to distort a person's perception of time or reality or something. Another thing, the obelisk, it seems that the laws of physics don't work near the obelisk. The laws of nature don't work. Grass grows around the obelisk. Near the obelisk, the grass is, decayed. It's decayed and brown. But around the obelisk, grass is growing. Kind of like some type of a geo-electromagnetic field or some shit like that is causing the grass or whatnot to grow away. Yeah, like the grass would, it's kind of like a crop circle. The grass would grow around the obelisk but not near it. Also, some witnesses, one researcher claimed, some witnesses and researchers, they claim that they threw a leaf or a pebble, and the pebble and the leaf, it slowly fell down to the ground. Like gravity is kind of loose. Gravity is weak around that area. It's strange. It seems that this obelisk, my theory is this obelisk is like some kind of a energy node, or it's a ley line. It's a ley line marker, or it could be like a glitch in the matrix or simulation. The obelisk is like a glitch, kind of like a computer patch or something. Like the computer is there, like the simulation. It's you see the simulation reality, and the obelisk is like a little malware, a little patch, kind of like in a video game where everything, the background is alright, but then there's like a little black mark or something like that where you can't go in it or whatnot, like a glitch in the system or something. That's what I believe the obelisk is. Now, many skeptics, they don't believe in this obelisk. They believe that it's just mass hysteria, or they say that the crops always grow is because the abundance of crops is because of, the theories. They say that the logical explanation is the soil is over fertile, maybe because of increased rain. The lack of depletion of the fauna, even due to overhunting, is probably caused by a large biodiversity, or a large biodiversity of animals, that the animals, they reproduce very fast. And for the purple rain, they say that it's just some alkaline, some chemical in the forest caused through evaporation and condensation. The alkaline is causing the color of the rainwater to turn purple or whatever, some bullshit like that. The people, researchers and skeptics, say that these people in the villages of Torokina, they are under some kind of a mass hysteria, because they're villages, and the people in the village are superstitious, and they still believe in their cultural beliefs that they've given authority to this, what seems to be just a rock. Skeptics say that the obelisk is just a rock, and that this is just mass hysteria, like community beliefs, the beliefs of people. People are putting supernatural, paranormal, abilities. They are placing their own beliefs in the paranormal on this rock, but the rock itself doesn't possess any paranormal abilities. As for the cryptids and the spirits or masalized, the apparitions that people see, villagers, they know folklore and they listen to legends, so it's basically their mind playing tricks on them, their own imagination. When they come back in the hot sun after garden, their minds play tricks, and they remember stories they were told when they were kids or last night during the campfire, and these stories make their eyes plays up with them, and they start seeing things that are not there. But those are what skeptics say. I, for one, I don't know whether the Torokina obelisk is actual, it's just a rock, or it's just is something paranormal. If there's some supernatural property, it has the similarities to a standing stone or a fairy circle, in similar to Stonehenge or the statues in Easter Highland, where they are given